Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's Nasty here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in year number 4. Last episode, we took on the Nemesis in the final doubleheader of the season, sweeping it 5-4 and then 6-4 in the second game on the backs of two very late home runs. In the first game, obviously, Alfio Winkelson hits his first career home run, which is the deciding blow in the top of the 9th inning. And then in the top of the 9th inning, in game number 2, we rally for 5 runs thanks to a crucial fielding error by second baseman Flash Ladar, capped off by the grand slam by new pinch hitter Whopper Big Bopper batsman. And with that, we are now back at 500 today at 5-5. We play our next to last non-divisional opponent of the year, that is the Platypi. They come in at 4-5, sending the number 2 starter to the hill, left-hander Antonio Smacks, who we crushed last year in the only matchup against the Platypi. He's 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.30 whip. And for us, it is rookie Emily Bonventre, the left-hander, 1-1 with a 6.94 ERA and a 1.80 whip. Lineup for today's game looks like this. Buck Swiner will lead us off in left field. Following him is rookie first baseman Aaliyah Butcher. Batting third, rookie right fielder Spool Worrymore. Batting fourth, rookie third baseman Miriam Doherty. Batting fifth at second base today, Ian Fielder. Batting sixth, rookie center fielder Alfio Winkelson. Batting seventh, backup catcher Samuel Perez. In for the tense and tired Bern Oliver. Batting eighth, locked in shortstop Shane Michael, who hit his first career home run last episode. And batting ninth, the pitcher Emily Bonventre. Let's get it on. Back at home here at Shaka Sports Turf, looking ready to take on the Platypi here. Platypi looking pretty even across the board, yet their record does not reflect how decent those ratings are. They're definitely better off ratings-wise than we are. We have the edge in power. They have a big edge in contact. We're about even in speed. They have the slight edge in defense. Might be even there. They have much better pitching and bullpen, though, so yeah. And yet, we have a slightly better record than they do. Then again, we've only played one more game than them this season, so... Anyway, here we go. Sandbrick makes Stevens and Clark up first against the rookie Bonventre. Let's see how she handles the top of this lineup. First baseman Scooter Sandbrick, the 4-year vet, leading off. He's locked in, hitting .289 with 2 homers and 10 RBIs on the season. Here's a look at Bonventre's numbers. Rookie is 1-1. She took the loss last time out. 6.94 ERA and a 1.80 whip. She gave up 9 earned runs in 2 starts so far, totaling 11 2/3 innings. Average of just under 6 innings a start. 21 hits surrendered, 3 homers, and 9 strikeouts. Batting average against of .382 on the year for her. Hey, one boy is going, yep, sure does. Definitely looks that way. Here's the lineup for the Platypi after the first baseman Sandbrick. It is the rattled third baseman Beefcake McStevens. Batting third, our former second baseman Caden Clark from year number 2's playoffs. Batting fourth, left fielder Butters Wilcox, a second-year outfielder. Batting fifth, 4-year vet shortstop Snag Roper, his 3rd year here with the Platypi. Batting sixth, center fielder Willie Bacon. Batting seventh, right fielder Linda Hand. She is locked in. Batting eighth, 3rd-year catcher Cara Esparza, 2nd year with the Platypi. And batting ninth, the pitcher Smacks. Bonventre's ready. Here we go. Fastball up is fouled off. 0-1. Well down in the way. Sandberg grounds it up the middle. Michael's going to get there on the dive. Fires the first just late. That is an infield single for Scooter, who does still have some good wheels despite his advanced age. Next up, third baseman Beefcake McStevens. He comes into this game rattled, hitting only 300. Only 300. 2 homers on the year, both solo shots. He only has 2 RBIs, so not doing particularly well this year. Pick off first, nothing doing, as we do have Samuel Perez behind the plate, so teams are definitely going to be more enticed to steal off of him. Cutter down and then inside from Bonventre, ball 1. Fastball low, grounded up the middle. Ian dives, cuts it off, flips the second. Just late. Damn, could not get any unluckier. That's going to be a fielder's choice for McStevens. First and second with nobody down, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Caden Clark. Only hitting .214 on the year. Still tense. First pitch 2-seamer down in the way is outside, ball 1. Rookie already in a tough spot here. Swings through a fastball inside, 1-1. Up and away is outside, 2-1. Slider down and away. Check Ooh, caught a strike in the knees. Caught the corner there. Good pitch from Bonventre. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Foul back. Clark stays alive out there. Curveball down and in. Rip foul. We'll do it again. Still at 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off again. Once again, we'll do it at 2-2. Cutter down. Low. Full count now. Four-seamer down and in. That's fouled off again. And once again, Clark working the count. Slider middle away. That is rip foul again out of reach. Clark will not give up here in this at-bat. Cutter up. Turned on. And again, it is fouled off. This time it's going to get in off the seats there. Would have bounced over the actual fence had it been a fair ball. Curveball on the dirt. And she finally gives up the walk as Clark works like a 10-pitch at-bat there. Bases loaded, nobody down for the second-year outfielder Butters Wilcox. Left fielder hitting .281, 2 homers and 6 RBIs on the year for him. Looking to break the game open here in only the first inning. Fastball at the knees, line to center field. That was down the middle. One run's going to score easily. Second runner holds. It's a RBI single for Wilcox, and it's already 1-0. Roper up next. The shortstop hitting only a .194 as his hitting ratings have taken a bit of a downturn here. 1 homer, 1 RBI on the year. And Bonventre's already tense. There's a good slider down and away. Chop foul out of play. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. That's fouled off. 0-2. Two-seamer down. Ooh, just low. Good eye there. Cutter up and away. Outside. 2-2. Curveball at the knees. Rip foul. We'll do it again. Fastball middle of the plate, hit down the line right field, just foul. Do it again at 2-2. You see right at the knees, grounded to third. Doherty coming home with it. That'll be in time for the first out. Perez the first, double play. 5-2-3. Good turn there. Good heads-up play by the Rook, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Willie Bacon. 6-hitter hitting .216, 4 RBIs on the year. Bit of a slow start here for Willie. 4th year with his original club. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Strike called, 0-2. Cutter away. Outside, 1-2. Good eye there. Two-seamer down and in. Check swing inside, 2-2. Slider up and in. Bacon bloops it to right center. That's going to get down for a 2 RBI single. Bacon just fists it out there, and he gets it over the infielder. It's 3-0. Platypi. Linda Hand up next, right fielder locked in, hitting .333 with 4 RBIs on the air as Bonventre is tense once more. There's his fastball at the letters. Popped up left field. Swiner in a few steps, calls for it. And he will put it away to finally end the inning as Bonventre throws damn near over 30 pitches in the first inning and gives up 3 runs on 3 hits. Bottom 1. Already down 3. Swiner, Butcher, and Worrymore are due up against the left-hander, Smacks. Buck Swiner leads off for the Buzzards. Left fielder hitting .293. 4 RBIs on the year for Buck. And we will take a quick peek here at Smacks' numbers on the year. Antonio making his 3rd start of the year. He's 0-1 in his first 2. 5.40 ERA and a 1.30 whip. 6 runs given up in 10 innings pitched, so 5 innings to start for Smacks. 9 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Batting average against is .237 on the year. Smacks is going to be the first starter in the rotation for the Platypi to actually get a win this year. Well, it's only the first inning. We still got time to come back. Let's not get words. I know them. Let's not get too down on ourselves. We can still come back and make it happen, just like we did against the Nemesis. Swiner ready, here we go. Fastball inside from Smacks, ball 1. Two-seamer away in there, 1-1 the count now. Change it out in front of it is Swiner, 1-2 as K-Dud activates for Smacks. I think that's a new trait for him. It's a shame to see him get that. He was a pretty solid pitcher. Change it fouled off by Swiner, 1-2. Curveball middle away, grounded up the middle. Nice diving play by Roper. gets up and fires in time to get Buck 1 down. Nice to see his, nice to see that Roper hasn't lost any of his fielding prowess, and that'll bring up first baseman Leah Butcher, hitting .268, 1 RBI in the year for the rookie. Curveball outside from Smacks, ball 1. Slider middle of the plate, lined in the gap right center field. That's going to split the fielders and get all the way to the wall out there, as Butcher's going to have extra bases here. She'll be in with a 1-out double as Hand gets the ball in quickly. That's how you get it started. And next up is Worrymore, the right fielder. He has contact for his left-hander active here, batting .270 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs on the year. Fastball away, strike called from Smacks, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, skied to center field. Bacon in a few steps, calls for it. Makes a catch for the 2nd out. Butcher tags and draws the throw. She'll retreat to second as it was a pretty decent one. That will bring up rookie 3rd baseman Miriam Daugherty, hitting .250 on the year. 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Daugherty sat out the 2nd game of the doubleheader last episode because she was tense. She did, however, hit a 2-run homer in the 1st game of the doubleheader. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Still time for the team lead at 3. Curveball low from Smacks, 1-1. Fastball up, swung high, 1-2. K-Dot active again for Smacks. Slider away, Daugherty lines it down the line, but she pushed it just foul. 1-2 still to count. Curveball at the knees, grounded in the hole to second. Clark over to his left makes the stop, and that ends the inning. 1 hit for us, nothing else to the 2nd. Esparza, Smacks, and Sandberg do up. Catcher Carter Esparza leading off, 3rd-year player hitting .375, 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the season. 2nd year with the Platypi here. First was with the Herbisaurs as that fastball is low, ball 1. Curveball up and in, inside, 2-0. Two-seamer down in the way, outside, Bonventre in a hole here, 3-0. Cutter at the knees, 3-1. Fastball middle of the plate, fouled back, full count now. Slider middle of the plate, grounded up the middle, fielder dives. Ooh, nice stop by Ian. He'll get there in time, 1 out. Nice play, Ian. Next up is the pitcher Smacks. .250 average on the year for Antonio, so hitting 1 for 4, not bad. Pretty good for a pitcher, all things considered. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Cutter middle of the plate, whiffed it, 1-1. Slider down and away, swung through it, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in, chased at strike 3. First punch up for Bonventre today, and that officially puts her in double digits here in her 1st season. 2 down, and that'll bring up Sandbrick, 1 for 1 today with the single. Four-seamer middle in, strike called, 0-1. Ball down and away, lined at the middle on the ground, base hit for Scooter. His 2nd hit today, he's 2 for 2. That will keep the inning alive here, as Bonventre is tense once more. That is going to bring up McStevens, 0 for 1. Fielder's choice his first time up, but he reached base as well as Sandbrick. Off to first, nothing doing. Two-seamer down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and in, that is high, just inside as well, 1-1. Four-seamer middle away, check swing strike, 1-2 the count. Curveball down and in, line to left center, over the leaping Michael, that's in the gap. Winkelson will dive to keep it in front of him, and that will hold McStevens to a single, but Sandbrick will get the 3rd. First hit for Beefcake today, he's 1 for 2. That keeps the inning alive for Clark, who walked his first time up. He's also scored a run. First pitch fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Curveball down and in, grounded up the middle. Michael dives out of his reach into left center. That's a base hit. That will score the runner from 3rd. It is 4-0. First RBI of the year for Caden Clark. 2 down for Wilcox. Singled in a run his first time up. He's also scored a run as well. First pitch slider up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate. Wilcox grounds it hard past the diving fielder into center field. Winkelson comes up throwing as McStevens is going to test it. Throw in is way late. 5-0 now on the double by Wilcox. Roper up next, 0 for 1 today. Bonventre struggling here in the early going. Slider fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer at the knees, strike called, 0-2. Cutter up and away, outside, 1-2. Four-seamer away, fouled off. Still 1-2. Got her up and in. Just fair, knocked down by Butcher, and that's going to be an RBI single for Roper. 6-0. Perfectly over the bag there, and that'll bring up the center fielder Bacon, who singled in 2 runs last time up. He's 1 for 1 and locked in, as Bonventre is now rattled. Curveball high, misses, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, line to first. Oh, thank God that's foul. 1-1 the count. Butcher should have caught that. Cutter high, 2-1. Slider down and in. Bacon just put that into the seats as he hits it off the face of the wall above the Buzzards bullpen. That 3-run homer makes it 9-0. It's his first homer of the year, too. Hand up next, she's 0 for 1. First pitch fastball up and away, strike called, 0-1. Another 30-pitch inning for Bonventre. Curveball hangs, that's hit into right field pretty well. Warrior retreating, will run it down to end the inning finally, as the Platypi send 9 batters to the plate and score 6 runs. Capped off by the big 3-run homer by Willie Bacon. To the bottom of the second, it is now a 9-0 game. Fielder, Winkelson, and Perez. Now it has officially gone down south. Well, oh well. Make the best of it, I guess. Fielder up next. Second baseman hitting .297 on the year. Batting in the 5th slot today. Strike in there, 0-1. Moves over to the right side of the infield for us to give Shane Michael, who's locked in, a chance to start on the left side again. Fastball down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Chased fastball up and away, strike 3. First punch out for Smacks. 1 down, and that'll bring up center fielder outfield Winkelson, hitting .378. 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the year. Only 1 hit last episode for Winkelson. It was a big one, though. It was his first home run of his career, and that won us the game in Game 1. 0-1 the count. Slider low, 1-1. Change up high on the check swing, 1-2. Fastball chased outside, dribbled to Smacks. He'll fire to first, 2 down. Next up, Perez, backup catcher, gets the start today for Oliver, who is tense and tired. Hitting .200 on the year for Samuel, 2 RBIs on the season. Curveball down and in, bloop to left center field. That'll get down for a base hit as Perez gets his first hit of the game. Extends the inning here with the 2-out single for Shane Michael. Michael hitting 3 for 4 on the season. He went 2 for 3 last game, hitting his first homer of his career. He also singled and drew a walk. That's why he's locked in currently. Fastball up and in is a strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line softly to left, right at Wilcox. He barely moves, and that ends the inning. To the 3rd, we're still down 9-0 as Sparza, Smacks, and Sandberg do up. Sparza leads off like she led off last inning. She's 0 for 1. Fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Curveball middle in, popped up, shallow left center, Swiner in. He calls for it, and he'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Smacks. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. So far the only strikeout victim today. Slider away, check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-2. Cutter up and in, inside, 1-2. Two-seamer at the knees, chop foul, still 1-2. Curveball down and in. Grounded up the middle of the second. Fielder to his right. Backhands it. Makes the stop. Fires the first in time. 2 down. Next up, Sandberg. 2 for 2 today. 2 singles. Still locked in, and he has scored twice. First fastball up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter at the knees. That's ripped foul. 0-2. Slider middle away. Line to 3rd. Right at Daugherty, and that's the 1-2-3 inning for Bonventre. Something she desperately needed. Bottom 3, we're still down 9. Bonventre to lead off, followed by Swiner and Butcher. Bonventre leads off, hitting 1 for 5 on the year with 2 RBIs, currently tense. Facing Smacks. Change up low, ball 1. Change up and in, line softly to right. Hand in, makes the catch, 1 down. Swiner up next, he's 0 for 1 today. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball up and away high for 2-0 as Smack's locked in here. Slider at the knees, a strike, 2-1. Fastball outside, 3-1. Fastball way hard, grounder to short, off the diving Roper's glove into left center. That'll be an infield single for Buck. First hit today for him. That's going to bring up Butcher. She doubled her first time up. 1-for-1 day for her. Smack's no longer locked in as Bad Jumps activates for Swiner over at first. Change up at the knees, a strike called, 0-1. Good pitch from Smacks to get ahead. Fastball's outside to Butcher, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, line to center. That is down for a base hit. Good rip there by Butcher. She punished the fastball that was down the middle. First and second now with one out. And that is going to bring up Worrymore. 0-for-1 day for Spool. Contact for his left-hander active. He flew out to center field his first time up. Curveball down in the way is outside, ball 1. Fastball up, driven by Worrymore to center field. He hits it deep. Bacon makes the catch, though, for the second out. Lead runner will tag, and the runners will be at the corners here with 2 down. RBI chance for Doherty. Merriam 0-for-1 today. Grounded out her first time up. Fastball from the way is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in, bloop to left over the leaping McStevens. That is an RBI single for Doherty as she drives in the runner. 9-1 the score as we're on the board. First and second now with 2 down. Here's the infielder. He's 0-for-1 today. Change up low, ball 1. Change up at the knees, ripped into left field. That is down for a base hit. Butcher coming around third as that's bobbled by Wilcox. She will be able to score on that error, and that makes it a 9-2 game as she should not have scored. First and second now with 2 down as we start chipping away. Here's Winkelson, 0-for-1 with the fly out. Did they give Wilcox an error on that? They did not. They probably should have. Winkelson does the same thing in center field a few games back. He got a frickin' error. Why didn't Wilcox? This game makes no sense sometimes. Fastball down and in, a strike called, 0-1 as Smacks gets the fastball in there. Same spot with that one as it's dribbled to second. Clark will tag the runner going to second, and that will end the inning. But at least we chip it away and get 2 runs to the 4th. We're still down 7. McStevens, Clark, and Wilcox 2 up. McStevens 1 for 2, singled last time up and then scored a run. First pitch to him, a fastball down and away. Strike called, 0-1 as Bonventre still fighting out there on the mound, trying to get through as many innings as possible. Slider inside, 1-1. Cutter low, 2-1. Two-seamer up and away. That's lined to short. Michael right there for it, 1 out. Nice play. Next up, Clark. He singled in a run last time up. He's also walked today, 1-for-1. He's also scored 2 runs. First pitch curveball at the knees. Check, swing, strike, 0-1. Slider middle in. Inside on the check this time, 1-1. Four-seamer down. Strike called, 1-2. Two-seamer outside, misses it, 2-2. Cutter up and in. Clark pops it up, shallow left center field. Michael out for it. He'll call off the outfielders, and the shortstop will put it away, 2 down. Good idea there. He had the best fielding of the 3 of them. Next up, Wilcox. He doubled in a run last time up. And he's also singled in a run earlier in the game as well. He's 2 for 2. Fastball down and in, inside, ball 1. Slider up and away. That's high, 2-0. Two-seamer middle in. Wilcox lines at the second, right at fielder, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bonventre set the last 6 batters in a row down. Bottom 4, we're still down 7. Perez, Michael, and Bonventre do up. Perez leads off the inning. He's 1-for-1 today with a single, and then he was stranded on base. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball down and in is low, 2-0 from Smacks. Change up away, hard grounder to second, backhanded by Clark. He'll make this stop, 1 down. Next up is Michael. Flew out to left his first time up. He's 0-for-1. Still locked in, though. Change up away. Ooh, that's a strike. Okay, 0-1. Fastball away, driven to center field by Michael. He got under it, though, as that's easy play for Bacon. 2 down. Pitcher slot to him next. Bonventre 0-for-1. Grounded out her first time up. Swung through a fastball, 0-1. Fastball down the middle, fouled off, 0-2. Activating K-Dub for smacks. Slider away, line to short, right at Roper, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. To the fifth, we're still down 7. Roper, Bacon, and Hand due up against Bonventre, going out for her 5th and hopefully final inning. Want her to get through it just to give us some length here. We're going to need it, as Mondo's going to be pitching hurt next episode. Still hasn't recovered from that line drive to the face. Roper up next. He's singled in a run last time up. He is 1-for-2. First pitch fastball down and in. Chopped to the right of the mound. Bonventre bare hands and fires. Low. Picked by Butcher. Nice save. 1 down. Next up, Bacon. He hit the 3-run homer last time up. He is 2-for-2 with 5 RBIs. He's also hit a 2-run single as well. Already having himself a game. As he's already overly... I don't know how to do math, but he has doubled his RBI total this game alone. 0-1. Fastball inside. Ooh, backs him off the plate. 1-1. A little bit of a warning pitch there. Slider down in the way, fools him. 1-2. Two-seamer down and in. Inside. 2-2. Cutter up. Bacon fouls that off down the line. Would have been another home run. 2-2 the count. For a ball up and away. Fouled off on the check swing. Or fouled off on the swing. What am I saying? 2-2. Four-seamer away. Lines at the right center over the leaping fielder just out of reach. And that's going to get to the wall. Another extra base hit here for Bacon. He is now a triple shy of the cycle. He's 3-for-3. Thankfully, no runners were on base. And up next, she's 0-for-2. Bonventre also over 90 pitches on the day. First pitch slider, down and in, chopped to short. Michael fires the third. They got him in a run. Oh, they got Bacon going for third. He got too aggressive. 2 down. Nice fielder's choice play. Michael gets the runner out of scoring position. That'll bring up Esparza, who's 0-for-2. She has flown out twice. First pitch fastball away. Strike call, 0-1. Curveball hangs, fouled off, 0-2. Two-seamer down in the way. Chased it outside, strike 3. I think it's only the second punch out today for Bonventre, but it gets her out of the inning. Bottom 5, we're still down 7. Swiner, Butcher, and Warrimore top of the lineup up here, looking to do some damage again. Swiner leading off the inning. He's 1-for-2 today. Singled his last time up, and he's also grounded out to shortstop. Fastball up and in, grounded to second. Clark fields it on the hop, 1 down. Butcher up next. She's 2-for-2 today, a double and a single. Singled last time at the plate. Slider outside, ball 1. Curveball low, 2-0. Changeup rip foul at the knees, 2-1. Slider at the knees, Butcher cracks it to right center field. I think she got under it though. Hand in the gap will call off Bacon, and she'll make the catch. 2 down. Hey, Loai, how's it going? Warrimore up next. He's 0-for-2 today. He has flown out twice to center field. Curveball middle in, line to short, off the leaping Roper's glove, and that is going to be a base hit. First hit for Spool today. He is 1-for-3. Warrimore on base, and now to bring up Daugherty. She's 1-for-2 with a single and an RBI today. Singled in that run last at bat. Fastball at the letters, a strike, 0-1. Curveball hangs at the knees, off the diving Clark glove into center field. That's going to trip away. Warrimore read the play. He'll get to third. First and third now with 2 down. RBI chance for Fielder. He did single in a run last time up, so let's see if he can do it again. Need some more runs here. Got to chip away at the 7-run deficit. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball up, chased it high, 1-1. Fastball up and away, hit down the right field line. That's going to hang up there for Hand, I think, and that will end the inning, unfortunately. No runs here. We could have used them. To the 6th, we're still down 7. Smacks due to lead off, followed by Sandbrick and McStevens. The rookie Bonventre done after 5 innings. 10 hits given up, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 really, really big home run, and 2 really fucked up innings to start the game. Really just absolutely destroyed her day and her confidence. I'm surprised I got her through 5 innings. Those first 2 innings, she threw 30 pitches each inning and then threw 35 the next 3. So I don't know, just an extreme game for her. Unfortunately, nothing we can really do about it. Gonna go to the bullpen here. We're gonna bring in the mop-up man, Marshall Cuevas, rookie coming out of the bullpen for the fifth time this season. He's 1-0. He has a 2.84 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in his 4 appearances so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts recorded, no walks, no homers, no hit batsmen, no wild pitches. Batting average against him 269, which is actually second best in the bullpen. So kudos, Marshall. Kudos. Then again, you don't get used as much. Let's see what you can do here against the pitcher first. Fastball at the knees, chopped in to hold a short. Michael on the backhand makes the easy play, 1 down. Sandberg up next. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles on the cards for the first baseman, and 2 runs scored as well. Changeup inside, misses, ball 1. Four-seamer down, that's low, 2-0. Slider middle in, check swing inside, 3-0. Four-seamer down in the way, strike in there, 3-1. Changeup up and in. Inside ball 4. Good eye there from Sandberg, and that is the first career walk from Cuevas. Now to bring up McStevens. He's 1 for 3 with a single today, and a run scored. Slider down the way, low, ball 1. Fastball high, nowhere near the zone, 2-0. Four-seamer down and in. Inside, 3-0. Changeup outside, ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks for Cuevas. Worked himself into a jam. Here's Clark, 1 for 2, single walk and an RBI today. First pitch changeup down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, chop to second, this could be 2. Fielder to second, 1, Michael to first, just late. Good hustle by Clark. 2 down, runners at the corners for Wilcox. He's 2 for 3. He's doubled in a run and singled in a run as well. Fastball up, high, ball 1. Slider down the middle, rip foul. Thankfully, he was late on it, 1-1. Change up low, chop to third. Daugherty charges, bare hands, fires to first in time, and that gets Cuevas out of the jam of his own making. Pitching around 2 walks, bottom 6. We're still down 7 though, sending the bottom 4 in our lineup up: Winkelson, Perez, Michael, and then the pitcher slot if necessary. Winkelson leads off the inning. His center fielder is 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit today. And a cold slump as of recently. Strike down and in, 0-1. I think Winkelson's hitting 1 for his last 10 at-bats, so he needs to get out of this slump in a hurry. Fastball inside, a strike called, 0-2. Man, Max finding the corner here. Fastball chased high, and that's dribbler to second. Easy play for Clark, 1 down. Perez up next. He's 1 for 2 today. Grounded out last time up. He's also singled earlier in the game. Fastball up and in, a strike, 0-1. Slider down and then Perez turns on it, cracks it into left center field, hits it pretty well. That is going to hit off the fence out there and be extra bases for the catcher, as Perez is going to be in there with a 1-out double. Just missing a home run because, well, it's Shaka. Anywhere else it's probably gone except maybe Founders Field. Michael up next. He's 0 for 2 today. He's flown out to left field and then center field. No longer locked in. Changeup in there, strike called, 0-1. Inside heater misses, 1-1 from Smacks. Fastball middle in, line up the middle. Diving is Clark to make the stop. He'll fire to first in time, 2 down. Alright, Maya Cuevas is due up next. I need to check the bullpen to see what we got. Alright, Pops is mostly rested. Greenman is pretty rested. Base is mostly rested as well, but he is locked in, so that decreases his stamina drain. So we can get Greenman out there for an inning, maybe 2. Oh, I'm in a bad spot here. Because, yeah, Mondo's not going to be fully healed for his start next time out either. Shit. Damn it. Okay. I guess we're going to have Pops come out for an inning. And then maybe have base pitch an inning and then guess Greenman save him. Yeah, I guess we got a pinch hit here because I can't have Cuevas bat. We're going to give the at-bat to, right fielder Carter Mahoney. 250 average on the year for Carter with an RBI, looking to drive in the runner from third. Fastball just high from Smacks, ball one. Fastball middle in, hard grounder to second. Clark backhands it easily, and that ends the inning. As once again, we fail to get the job done. Probably could have done better with Cuevas out there. Who knows? All right, we are going to go to Molly Pops here. Out of the bullpen to the seventh. Roper, bacon in hand, due up. Roper 1 for 3, RBI single earlier in the game. Let's look at Pops' numbers this year. Molly has 0-1 record, a 4.70 ERA, and a 1.43 WHIP. In her 5 appearances, she's gotten 2 saves this year, 4 earned runs given up in 7 2/3 innings, 10 hits given up, 1 walk, 1 of those hits a homer. She's struck out 8 and has batting average against of 313. Just looking to eat an inning here. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Curveball up. That's a strike called as well, 0-2. Two-seamer down and in is low, 1-2. Four-seamer down and away, 2-2. That's curveball's nowhere near the zone. I don't know where that was going. Full count. Two-seamer middle of the plate. Roper fouls it off. We'll do it again. Yeah, those first 2 frames really are what hurting us right now. 3 and then 6 runs. It was not a great start, and that's why we're playing from behind. You can't be doing that. Curveball's going to be outside. That's going to be a walk. Okay. A lot of walks today. 1 for Bonventre, 2 for Cuevas, 1 so far for Pops, and oh great, Mr. I need a triple for the cycle's up. He's already got 5 RBIs. What more hurt are you going to do to me? Curveball low, ball 1. The only good thing is the runner at first has no speed, so it's going to slow him down a bit. Chopper to second. Fielder bare hands, flips to second in time, 1 out. Good job. That's fielder's choice. Here's Linda Hand, 0 for 3 day for Linda. First pitch curveball away, check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in, that's swung through, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away, swung, chased to strike 3, first punch out for Molly, second out of the inning. That's going to bring up Esparza, 0 for 3. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in, chop the second, fielder charges, bare hands and fires. In time to first, and that ends the inning as Pops puts up the 0 we needed. Bottom 7, we're still down 7. Swiner, Butcher, and Worrymore top of the lineup due up again, looking to make some magic happen. We did it late against the Nemesis. Can we do it against a good team? Let's find out. Or at least a average team. They are only 4 and 5. Swiner up first. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Smack's still going strong here as that slider's outside. Ball 1. Does have a quality start for now. Slider in there, middle in, 1-1 the count. Inside slider misses this time, 2-1. Swiner ahead in the count here. Fastball middle in, turned on by Swiner, hits it pretty well, right field, but again this is Shaka. Hand is there to make the catch, 1 out. Unlucky. Next up, Butcher, 2 for 3, flew out last time up. She's also doubled and singled today. Fastball inside, ball 1. Outside heater, 2-0 from Smacks. Changeup in there at the knees, 2-1. I thought that was low, but all right. Curveball hangs, that's in the gap to left center field, and Butcher's going to have her 3rd hit of the game. She'll be 3 for 4 after this. It's going to be her 2nd double of the game as she slides in there safely. Runner in scoring position, 1 out for Worrymore. He singled last time at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball's outside of Worrymore, 2-0 the count out of Spool. Curveball at the knees, and well, he cracked that to left center field. I think he got all of it, and he did. It is in the nest, off the fence, and over it goes. Trick shot from Spool Worrymore. He'll take the team lead in home runs back. It's his 4th of the year, and now he's in the first batter to reach double digits here on the season. It is now 9-4. And just like that, Smacks just lost his quality start. Doherty due up next. She's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and then 1 RBI today. As Smacks done after 6 1/3 innings, 4 earned runs given up. He loses the quality start right there. He struck out 1 batter, I believe. Didn't walk anybody. And I don't know how many hits he gave up, but I want to say almost 10. As coming out of the bullpen is right-hander veteran Doug Nerdward, the former Overdogs reliever. Where is Dougie? There he is. He's at the bottom. No record, a 0 ERA for Doug, and a 0.39 WHIP. Very solid year for Doug out of the bullpen so far. 5 appearances, 7 2/3 scoreless innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against is only 0.80. Nerdward pitching out of his mind here. Comes into this appearance locked in and fully rested. That's going to be a bothersome thing to deal with. He's going to face Doherty first. Smacks gave up how many hits? 10. Yep. 11. Whatever. Close enough. Change up inside. Ball 1. Fastball in there. Low and in. 1-1. Change up middle and Doherty cracks it to right field. And she says, Spool, you can't have the home run lead. I want it too. In the nest it goes at the Platypi bullpen. Back-to-back jacks for the Buzzards as the 3 and 4 hitters go yard again. 4th of the year for Doherty. It's now 9-5, and she's locked in. That's her 3rd hit today. Well, okay. We're making this interesting now. Here's Fielder, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Her ball chopped to go on the ground to second. Clark to first, 2 down. Interesting note, that's also Nerdward's first run he's given up all year. Winkle sent him next, 0 for 3 intense. I don't have any outfielders off the bench, so Rory can play that, but can anyone else play right field? I don't think I have an outfielder on the roster. I mean, Buck can play out there. Does anyone play left or right field? Guys? Anybody? No? Shit. Alright, well, you gotta stay in there, outfield. See if you can get that hit. 1 for his last 11 as he takes the changeup low. Ball 1. Slider middle away is fouled off. 1-1. I chased that inside. Damn it. 1-2. K-Dot activates, though, for Nerdward, who's now locked in again. Slider at the knees. We'll sky that to center field, and that's going to end the inning, hopefully, as Bacon's out there. He will make the catch. But we strike for 3. A 2-run shot for Warrymore and a solo homer for Doherty as we go back-to-back. It's now 9-5 to the 8th. Nerdward, Sandbrick, and McStevens are due up. Nerdward is batting 1,000 on the year with an RBI. He will stay in the game to hit. I think he can get another in Alamali, and then we can save Greenman. Strike down and in, down in the way, 0-1. Curveball down and in, grounded up the middle, and Nerdward keeps his 1,000 batting average going as he'll lead off the inning with a single. Yeah, because if I can get another inning out of Molly, as Sandbrick's up next, 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. We'll still have Cuevas for next game. We will have Greenman fully rested, and then we will have Basto, as that 2-seamer is nowhere near the zone, and Perez wasn't even going to get it as I accidentally hit the button. Runner advances on the wild pitch. 1-0. RBI dead, though, activates for Sandbrick, so there's that. And it's not going to matter. He's going to high-hop that into right center field. Winkleson has to dive to slow it down, and that is an RBI double. It is 10-5. That is unfortunate. McStevens up next, 1 for 3 with the single and a walk today, as Pops is now tense. Ball outside, ball 1. Fastball down low, 2-0. Two-seamer away, ripped down the left field line. That is a foul ball. 2-1. Two-seamer up and away, that's high, 3-1. Two-seamer away, line to first, right to Butcher for the first out. Next up is Clark, 1 for 3, RBI single and a walk today. First pitch curveball down in the way, line to third. Doherty dives, makes a nice catch. Good play, Rook, 2 down. Pops back to neutral, and that'll bring up Wilcox, who's 2 for 4. RBI double and an RBI single today. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch, high, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away is chased, fouled off, 1-1. Ball away, line to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Right to Swiner, though, and that's going to hold the runner at third. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Bring up Roper. He's 1 for 3. Single walk and an RBI today. Pops tense once more. First pitch 2-seamer away. That's lined in the gap, left center field, and that's going to hit the wall. or one hop to the wall. It almost hit the wall. One run in. Here comes the second runner as well. It's a 2-run double for Roper. It is 12-5 as they get those 3 runs right back. Once again, we're back down by 7. Bacon due up next, looking for the triple to complete the cycle. Fastball down and in, inside, ball 1. Curveball down and in, hard ground to the short. Michael makes the diving stop to his right, and that's going to finally end the inning. Well, so much for that rally as they got the 3 runs we scored last inning right back. We're down 7 again to the bottom of the 8th. Perez, Michael, and then Pops due up. All because I needed that second inning out of the reliever. Perez up next, 2 for 3, double and a single today. Doubled last time at the plate. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball down and in is popped up, shallow right center. Hand in, she's caught off by Clark. He'll make the catch, 1 out. Michael up next, he's 0 for 3 today. Shortstop not doing anything so far to speak of. Yeah, why not? Let's let him bat. Swung through a fastball, 0-1. Fastball outside, misses, 1-1. High heater, 2-1. Fastball up, popped up, shallow right field. Clark out for it, 2 down. Pitcher due up next. Pops is not batting. We're going to pinch hit with backup second baseman Nathaniel Hurls. Powers right-hander active here, batting .214 on the year is Nathaniel. Fastball outside, ball 1. Slider down and in, line to 1 hopper to Clark will just pick it off the dirt because he's superhuman. And that ends the inning, 1-2-3. To the 9th we go, base is coming on, the reliever's going to pitch. We're down 7. And Esparza and Nerdward due up against the rookie Pewter base, as we are all about that base. No trouble. Linda Hand 0 for 4 leading off against the rookie. Bases numbers on the air. He has made 6 appearances. He's 1-2, getting his first career win last episode in the second game of the doubleheader. 13.50 ERA and a 1.96 whip. 13 earned runs given up in 8 2/3 innings. He's also got 1 save. 15 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, 2 homers, 2 walks, and a .395 batting average against. Those numbers actually look a lot better than what they were. His ERA was about 50. So they may look bad, but they're not as bad as they were. Coming into this appearance locked in. Fastball low, ball 1. Curveball down and in. That's grounded to first. Butcher there on the backhand. Will take it to the bag and beat Hand in a foot race. Not easy to do. 1 out. Spar's up next. She's 0 for 4. 2-seamer middle in. Fouled off. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Strike called. 0-2. Came in active for base. Here we are. All about that base. Check swing low. 1-2. One more time. No trouble. Curveball low. 2-2. All about that base. Swung through it. Strike 3. Fastball blown by her on the outside corner. 2 down in the inning. First punch up for base. And Nerdward up next. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. 2-seamer away. Check swing strike. 0-1. Fastball low. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Grounded to second. Fielder there. Backhands it. Fires the first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for base. Make it 7 straight 1-2-3 innings for base. Bottom 9. It is 12-5 still. Swiner, Butcher, and Worrymore due up. Not 1-2-3, but 7 scoreless straight. Good for him. Swiner going to lead off here in the 9th as we're down 7 runs. We need to pull some real magic out of our butts if we want this to work. 1 for 4 today. Fastball inside. Ball 1. Change up inside. 2-0. Chased it in the dirt. 2-1. Slider middle of the plate. Swiner cracks at the right center field. He got all of that one. It's going to find over the fence. In the nest it goes off the waves out there in right center field as Big Country gets his first homer of the season. Swiner's first. It is now 12-6. Next up, Butcher. 3 for 4 day for her. She has doubled twice and singled. And Nerdward no longer locked in as that's the second homer he's given up. Curveball down and then a strike called. 0-1. Change up low at the knees, 0-2 as K-Dot activates again. Fastball up and away. Blooper to right field and shallow. Clark out for it. Makes the catch. 1 out. Next up, Worrymore. He hit the 2-run bomb last time up. Temporarily gave him the team lead in homers by himself. Fastball high. Ball 1. High. 2-0. Fastball up. Chased it. Well, late on it anyway. 2-1. Curveball hangs and Worrymore cracks it to left center field. Did not get as much power on it this time, and it's going to hit the bottom of the fence instead of the top and bounce over. Double for Worrymore. He is now a triple shy of the cycle. He is 3 for 5. Good day for Spool. He's locked in. Now to bring up Doherty, who homered last time up. Solo shot. She has 2 RBIs on the day, and that ties her now with Worrymore for the team lead in homers with 4. Curveball slider low. I think that was a slider. 1-0. Curveball's low. 2-0. Fastball down and in inside. 3-0. Fastball in the dirt. Ball 4. That's a 4-pitch walk. Doherty will reach for the 3rd time today. Or 4th time. First and second, but 1 down for Fielder. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI single today. Looking to do it again. Fastball high. Ball 1. Outside heater. 2-0. Curveball up in the zone. He just missed it off the end of the bat. That's a shallow pop-up for Bacon in right center. 2 down. Fielder now 1 for 5 today, and that'll bring up Winkelson 0 for 4 and tenths. Nerd work done after 2 and 2. Hold on. Got to do math here. Came in with 1 out in the 7th. That's 2. 1 inning. And then got 2 outs here. 2 1/3 innings of relief. Coming out of the bullpen to get the last out is right-handed specialist, former freebooter herself, Grace Lupinovich. Lupinovich on the year. Where is she? That's the wrong team. That explains why I can't find her. 1-1 with a 1.13 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP. 2 runs given up, only 1 earned in 6 appearances. She's thrown 8 innings, 7 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts with 1 hit batsman. Batting average against is .241 on the year. Winkelson is tense and 0 for 4. We are going to pinch hit for him. Specialist is active here. We have nobody who is not right-handed. Shit. Well, crap. I'm going to go to the rookie catcher, Bern Oliver, just because he has RBI man. Maybe that'll help counter it. He is tense, however. Hitting .273 with 4 RBIs on the year. Let's see if the rookie can get it done. Fastball down in the way, a strike. Going 1. Curveball chop foul, 0-2 the count. Curveball at the knees, line to center field. Hey, Oliver got it done. Worrymore's going to hold the 3rd, as Bacon has a pretty good arm now, and Worrymore has no speed. Bases loaded, 2 down, and Perez due up next. Catcher 2 for 4 with the double and a single. Well, comparing his hitting ratings to the 2 guys we have left on the bench, it's not much better, so Perez is going to bat. Specialist still active for Lupinovich here. Fastball inside, a strike. Going 1. Good cutter there. Chase the fastball high, 0-2. Cutter up, line to center field, base hit for Perez. That's going to get at least 1 run in. Second runner holds. Base is still loaded. It's 12-7. Michael up next. He's 0 for 4. We're definitely going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench will be shortstop Eduardo Electro. A little bit more pop in the bats. Let's see if he can get it done. Still facing specialist as Lupinovich is tense. Cutter down the middle, popped up. Shallow left field. There for it is Wilcox. He will make the catch, and that does end the game. So we made it interesting. Had we not given up those 3 runs, it'd be 9-7. But if we lose 12-7 here, honestly, it was just one weird game. Like, first 2 innings, Bondenche threw 30 pitches in each inning, gave up 9 runs, and then 3 shutout innings. She only threw 35 pitches in the last 3 innings she pitched. We then hit like 3 home runs as a team, and scored 5 unanswered runs to make it close, give up 3, and then get 2 more in the 9th just for, shits and giggles. Honestly, I don't know what this team is trying to do or trying to accomplish, but it's fun to watch. Thank you, Hoon. Thank you. We did try. Thank you. Platypi hitless today. Bottom of their lineup, basically. Hand, Esparza, Smacks. Nerdwood did get a hit, though. so good for him. Big RBI, big man on campus today, Willie Bacon, 5 RBIs, big 3-run homer, 2-run single. He was a triple shy of the cycle. He did basically everything they asked for him. Roper chipped in 3 RBIs, 2 on a double, I think 1 on a single. Wilcox had an RBI double and an RBI single. He also had 3 hits. Sandberg had 3 hits at the top lineup. He singled in a run. And Caden Clark also singled in a run as well. For us, hitless today, Winkelson, he was 0 for 4, so he's probably not going to start next game. We're going to move Worrymore to center field and probably put Mahoney out in right. Also hitless today, Chain Michael, shortstop, could not continue his momentum from last game. Electro, the pinch hitter, Mahoney, the pinch hitter, and Hurls, the pinch hitter as well. The only pinch hitter to get a hit was rookie Byrne Oliver. Also hitless was Bonventre as well, but then again, she's the pitcher, so it doesn't really matter. 3 hits today for the heart of our lineup. Butcher, Worrymore, and Daugherty all had 3. Big 2-run homer for Spool Worrymore. Solo home run for Daugherty, and also an RBI single as well. Swiner, first homer of the year for Big Country. It was a solo shot. Ian Fielder had an RBI single, and Perez had an RBI single there at the end of the game, so he also had a 3-hit day. Good for him. Pitching lines, Antonio Smacks, 6 1/3 innings, 11 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 homer, just missed the quality start. He does get the win, however. That's the first win for the Platypi starting rotation this year. He's 1 for 1. Nerdward, 2 1/3 innings out of the pen, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts. He comes 1 out shy of the 8-out save. Lupinovich, third of an inning, 2 hits given up. On the other side, Bonventre, she fought hard. I commend her efforts for fighting to stay in the game. She got hosed those first 2 innings. Those 2 innings should not have happened, and yet they did. 5 innings, 10 hits, 9 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts, a home run. She falls to 1 and 2. Cuevas, an inning, 2 walks, scoreless. Pops, two innings total, 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. She ended up having to eat a second inning for us, unfortunately. Which allowed those 3 runs to score and put it out of reach. And then Base, an inning out of the pen, 1 strikeout. Good outing for him, at least. Bacon, the player of the game, obviously, with the 5 RBIs. Triple shy of the cycle. Worrymore, runner-up, also a triple shy of the cycle. He had 2 RBIs on the homer. And then Daugherty, the 3 for 4 day, she homers and also drives in 2 runs total. All right, with that loss, we fall below 500 again, and we are now at 5 and 6. Game and a half out of the playoffs. Or out of the division, I should say. Divisional hunt. Not looking good. We need to pick up this run differential, otherwise we are not going to make the playoffs. Alrighty, so we've got a few games to get through here, but let's look around the league real quick. Alrighty, Aaliyah Butcher, +6 roll on contact after the 3-hit day. Love to see it. Dicafordo signed by the Heaters, replacing Buttons Bunterson. Oh, that is funny. Oh, that is funny. They've given up officially. Then again, they are already out of the playoff hunt. And the Blowfish signed Killer Sherman, beefing up the bullpen as they replace veteran Remington Sharp, who has regressed pretty bad and dyed his hair gray at some point. Okay. Well, let's sim up to the next game here. See what happens in this 10 games to see how we're going to approach this next one. Because Mondo's supposed to start, and he's pitching hurt. Jacks beat the Overdogs 3-1. They now have sole possession of the division lead as of right now. Moonstars beat the Freebooters, unfortunately, 6-3. Hate to see it. Crocodons beat the Grapplers 6-5. They keep pace with the Jacks. Both at 7-4 now. Sandcats hold off the Sirloins rally to win 9-8. Good back and forth contest there. Wild Pigs are fighting, and they rally to beat the Blowfish 9-8. They get their 8th win of the year. Crocodons then beat the Heaters 11-0, which they should do, so now they have the division lead. Freebooters beating up the Sirloins, yes, 11-3, love to see it. Sirloins then bounce back to beat the Blowfish 5-1. Grapplers taking on the B-Wolves here. Grapplers win 11-3, last game of the sim. Moonstars and Sawteeth here. Sawteeth shut them out 9-0, and they beat them up too. Man, it is anybody's division down there in the Boss division. They're all within a game of each other. Holy crap. Wild Pigs look like they're running away with the Beast division as of right now. 2.5 game lead for them. Epic division, Grapplers and B-Wolves duking it out. Game and a half apart. Wild Note's not out of it either. Heaters, well, they've given up on the year. And the Nemesis, well, they're not looking so hot either. Both of them are out of the playoff hunt. But the Crocs and Jacks, man, they are duking it out, and they've pulled away. We're now 2.5 out, but we're not out of the playoff hunt just yet. We're still in this. We need to start winning now, is what I'm saying. If we do not start winning now, we're not going to make it. End of discussion. Yeah, they're going from worst to first. It's looking like that. I just thought about that. That's right. They were the worst team in the league last year. All right, next game, we're supposed to take on the Jacks for the final time this year. We're going to send Trey Mondo to the hill. It's the third time we'll be playing the Jacks. We've split the doubleheader to open the season with them. They're going to be sending Barry Ozone to the hill. Okay, so a couple of fourth-year starters, both of them the back end of the rotation for both teams. Mondo, of course, not fully healed up from the line drive he took to the face last time out against the Heaters. He is 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA and a 1.36 whip. Line drive courtesy of Ruby Green, that bitch. And on the other side for the Jacks, Ozone 1-0, 3 ERA and a 1.33 whip. Alright, let's look at player developments here. Alright, so this one for Perez is still here, but we don't need to grab it. I like this one for Andrews. I definitely want to snag this one. Bonventre desperately needs this. I think I need to give her something, especially for sticking it out like that this start. I think we got to get this one, and then we're going to get Andrews, and this one for Perez is just going to go away. Ooh, RBI man for Buck. Ooh, that's a good one. Thankfully, this will be here next time. Ooh, that's a good one. Winkelson, that's a good one too, but he's got good contact. K-Man for Cuevas. Oh my god, these are 3 enticing ones. I like all 3 of those. Jesus. Oh, those are going to be some good ones to have to pick through next time, but let's get the one we want first from Bonventre here. Gonna get the 11 velocity. Yes! Big roll there. Luna's junked to 48. Only the 4 accuracy. Was hoping for the 9 there, but I'll take it. She's up to a B. Alright. Now she's just like Andrews and Hokie. She's got the gas. Might even be able to touch 100. Alright, we could get this one. We're gonna get this one for Andrews as well. We'll improve his junk and accuracy here. Gonna get the 2 junk. Okay, nice. And the 1 accuracy. Okay. Cool. Alright, make him a little bit better as well. Alrighty, so now we're only going to get a $1 million between the games. So we will have enough for Swiners. We will have enough for Cuevases. We'll just have to pick which one of those 2 we want. We're not going to have enough for Winkelson, so we're not going to worry about it. It's also the one I like the least of the 3. RBI Man versus K-Man. We'll just have to pick one of those 2. Alrighty, let's set the lineup here and call it a day, I guess. Alrighty, next game. Butcher's going to lead off at first. Solid. Swiner batting second and left. Okay, so those 2 switch. Worrymore still batting third. He's playing center like I thought. He's locked in. Doherty locked in at third base. She'll bat fourth. Oliver back to the lineup at catcher. He'll bat number 5. Fielder down to the 6th slot. He moves back to shortstop. Mahoney starts in right field. He'll bat 7th. And Hurls is going to start at second base batting 8th. Okay. Mondo rounding us out at 9 on the mound. Okay. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I don't know what to say about this episode. It sucks that we lost. It was fun to watch, though, despite the shitty start. I mean, we gave up 9 runs in the first 2 innings. Then we hit 3 home runs, brought it back within 5. I don't know what this team was trying to do, but hey, it was fun to watch, I guess. That's all I can really say. Still, the loss does hurt, and it really puts the pressure on now. If we don't start winning, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. So we need to turn it on right now. Otherwise, this season it's just going to be a wash. But hey, if you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much. Obviously, I love all the support from everybody. Just, showing up, talking in the chat, and, just rooting us on, even if we do get blown out of the water from time to time, like today. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it, as always. If you haven't already here on Twitch, go ahead and hit the follow button so that we can be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already done so on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down below in the description. Until next time, everyone, this is the Nasty One, signing off.